honey pie. Come away in and see who's at home today.
Granny Murray's house has two at home to play. Granny Murray's house is home too.
Who's here today? Well, there's Hope and Callie. Don't just sit there, poppets. Let's get the toys out, that's the way. Oh, wow. And I would eat over my dinner. No, said the king. Why don't you come for a banquet at our castle? That'll be far tastier than us, eh? Well, we've got Hope here, and we've got Callie, but someone's missing from Granny's house today. Oh, not anymore. Who's coming home to Granny's today? Ah, it's Rebecca and Mickey John. Hello there. Mickey John. Hello. Oh, look at you doing it by yourself. Come and join in the fun, Rebecca.
What's going on?
Well, the children are playing with the wee people and making up stories about kings and queens.
That's a fantastic idea, Granny Murray. That's just what I'm going to do with my class at school today. Make up stories about kings and queens.
Oh, you copycat. Here, that's a good idea. Why don't you dress Claude up as a queen, Snowflakes? Oh, let's have a wee sit down.
How about this for a story? There's a king called Peter and a queen called Jasmine, and they both live in space.
Space?
Yeah, on a meteorite going 3 trillion miles an hour. There's no food there, and they both have 2 long, sticking up antennae that spin round like yo-yos, and they only eat paparazzicles.
Paparazzicles?
Queen Jasmine has 3 gigantic crowns.
Oh, I'm a bit lost.
Well, so were the king and queen, because their map was made of banana, and a monkey ate it.
Oh, wait. I'm not really following your story.
No?
You see, I like to be able to picture where things happen in stories.
I see.
And I can picture where Claude should be now. On a throne.
You look great, Claude. I mean, Your Highness. Oh, what's this? My own little king to take to work with me. You got a hug for Daddy? Ah, lovely. Well, I better be getting to school. Have fun with your stories.
Now remember, I like to be able to picture where things happen in stories.
Thank you, Granny Murray. I'll see you later.
We'll be thinking of you, darling.
Me too.
Now, you keep a wee eye on Mickey John. Make sure he goes the right way to work.
Oh, I don't have much time. How can I speed across the river to work? That's right. Thanks. I'm in a hurry. I need to speed to work. I'll take it on a speedboat. I'll be there quite quick. Hurry down the river. Splashing through the waves. Whining drives the speed up. Chugga slows us down. Rocking to the dock now, splashing to a stop. I'm in a hurry. I need to speed to work. I'm in a hurry. Hurry. And hurry. Put my tie on. All snazzy and ready to go. Rebecca's king would make a great character in a story. I'm the dancing king, and anyone who messes with me will have to dance the way I dance. What do you have to say to that?
Mickey John?
Oh, hi, Rudy. I'm just making up a story for my class.
It sounds brilliant. I just brought back your audio tape, though. Oliver Twist is brilliant.
Oh, yes, it's one of my favourite stories, too.
That Charles Dickens is a brilliant author. He really brings the characters to life, and you can really picture them. I like Fagin. Oliver, my dear, you can trust old Fagin.
Well, if you like stories, why don't you come back later? I'm making up a story with my class today, and then maybe you could tell it to Jack tonight.
Sounds brilliant. I'll get Toby to look after the stall for a bit and pop back later. See ya.
I love making up stories. I wonder what stories Rebecca's making up with Granny Murray.
Street. Do you want to sit on the throne? Come on then, good girl. Wait till you meet the beautiful Princess Rebecca. If only your dad could see you now, eh?
I miss you, Daddy.
Come along, let's have you. Today, we're going to be making up kings and queens stories. So I want you all to draw characters that you might find in that kind of story, such as kings or queens, princes or princesses, or soldier guards. Now then, let's have a look at what you've done. That's fantastic. Is that your knight, is it? He looks very brave and and a little princess there as well. Right then, who do we have here?
A queen.
She's very tall and skinny, isn't she? I think that's a good idea for a story, isn't it? A tall, skinny queen. I like that. Now, what do we got here? A knight, yes. Looks like he's a guard of the castle, doesn't he? These pictures are going to make an absolutely fantastic story, and I'll tell it to you later. But there's lots of schoolwork I have to get through first. Oh, I walk with joy when I go to school in the morning. Teaching with my chums and see the children learning. School day, work away. I'm learning when I'm teaching. I'm teaching, learning. School day, work away. Teaching to count and teaching to read. Learn about birds and plants and seeds. Playing games and sports outdoors. Blowing my whistle and keeping the scores. I'm learning when I'm teaching.
We're learning when he's teaching.
School day, work away. Oh, the secretary smiling as she does her organising. The Johnny fixes, the cookie mixes, and the cleaner keeps us shining. Oh, what with joy when I go to school in the morning. Holding the line in the dinner queue while the cookie cooks and serves a stew. Answering the questions where and why. How does it work and how does it fly? I'm learning when I'm teaching.
He's learning when he's teaching.
School day, work away. Oh, the children peep and eye me as they sit and try their writing. I take a look, I mark their books. The good ones get a smiley. Oh, what with joy when I go to school in the morning.
All alone?
Hi, Raymond. What are you doing here?
Waiting for Tina to give me a lift to work. She's bringing back some of the children from swimming lessons in her taxi.
Does that mean you've got a moment? I need some help to scan the kids' pictures into the computer to make up a story.
Lead me to it.
Come on, then. OK, Ramondo. I'll put the pictures in the scanner. You work the keyboard and check them on the monitor.
It's just like putting on a show. Go for it, Mickey John. Oh, the king!
I'm very, very busy right now. I need my royal crown and a ham sandwich.
Oh, very good. Here we go.
Oh, the queen!
My husband and I enjoy skateboarding.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Oh, the prince!
Yo, dude, where's the party?
That's going to give me so many great ideas for the story. Oh.
I'm not interrupting, am I?
Ah, there you are, love. Shall we go?
Well, I think so. You don't want to miss your train, eh?
No, quite. I hope the story is fab. Gotta go.
I wonder what the story will be. I wonder how Rebecca would make up a story.
Oh, Queen Claude, do you love to eat jelly? Me too. Come on, everybody, let's eat some jelly. That's the way. I bet your dad wishes he was eating jelly on a plate.
Can you see me?
OK. There was once this king and this queen, right? And the king was big and covered in gold, and the queen was little and covered in silver.
Great characters.
Oh, hi, Rudy. I'm just thinking about who's in my king and queen story.
You don't mind if I record it for Jack, do you?
Not at all. Make yourself comfortable. Now, what are the characters in my story like? The king had a big fat tummy, and the queen was as thin as a rake. And the king smelt of cheese, and the queen smelt of custard.
I think the characters in your story are brilliant, Mickey John, but you haven't told me where they are, so I can't picture it.
Oh, I'm still working out who's in my story at the moment.
All right, well, maybe I'll pop back later when you've thought about what actually happens in the story.
Well, actually, have you got any ideas to make the children want to listen to my story?
I don't know, you need action, things to happen. I want to know where the characters live and work and get on with their lives. Work it out and I'll be back later to listen.
Oh, my class will be back at any moment. Oh, gosh. Rudy's right. I've worked hard all morning to tell a story about a king and queen. And I know who's in the story, but I don't know what happens. I haven't got a story. Where did the time go? At 7 o'clock, I dropped off Rebecca at Granny Murray's. The children helped dress up Claude as a queen because Granny Murray wanted to make up stories about kings and queens. I thought that was a great idea for my class too. At 8 o'clock, I got to work. Rudy popped in to return a story tape he'd borrowed, and he wanted to come back later and hear my king and queen story too. At 9 o'clock, my class arrived and we drew pictures of the characters who were going to be in our made-up story. At 12 o'clock, Raymond called by while he was waiting for Tina to give him a lift. He helped me scan the children's drawings into the computer, ready to be the story characters. At 1 o'clock, Rudy came back with a tape recorder to record my made-up story. He liked the characters, but he didn't understand what was happening. He wanted to know what the story was all about.
Now remember, I like to be able to picture where things happen in stories.
Of course, Granny Murray's right. What I need for my made-up story is a place to put all the children's exciting characters. I need a place that everyone can picture, especially if I take photos. And I think I know just the sort of place that a king and queen might live. It's a race against time! I gotta do it, I gotta do it. I gotta beat the clock before the chime. I gotta sort it, I gotta sort it. I gotta do the job on time. Like a busy bee, I'm gonna beat that bong. I'm gonna finish this job before I finish this song.
Do we think he's gonna do it? Do the job that needs to be done? Will he know how to fix it? Will he finish what he has begun? He's as sure as we are friends, he will get there in the end because he knows what he should do.
I'm gonna do it.
He's gonna do it.
I'm gonna beat the clock before the chime. I'm going to sort it.
He's gonna start it.
I'm gonna do the job on time. Like a busy bee, I'm gonna beat that bong. I'm gonna finish this job before I finish this song. Well, I don't know about you children, but I think I'm ready for the made-up story.
Me too.
Hi, Rudy. Would you like to take your seat at my desk? Okay, this is the story of King Peter and Queen Jasmine, using your pictures and my castle. Once upon a time, there was a king and queen who lived in a big castle. In the castle, they had lots and lots of people to do everything for them. The trouble was, the king was a little dreamy. And whenever lunchtime came and the queen sat down with all the princes and princesses, and the footman carried in the gold plates of baked potatoes and baked beans, the king was never there. He was always outside on the battlements, dreamily thinking about all sorts of other things. So the queen had a problem. How could she let the king know that it was time for lunch? Well, the queen called everyone together, and she asked, how can we let my dear husband know that it's 1 o'clock? Everyone scratched their heads in puzzlement for a very long time, until a little drummer boy piped up, I think what you should do is fire the cannon at 1 o'clock every day, and then the king will know that it's lunchtime. The queen thought this was a brilliant idea, and so every day the cannon was fired. And the king was never late for his lunch, and the cannon has been fired at 1 o'clock every day since.
Amazing. Wonderful story.
The
Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts all in a summer's day. The Knave of Hearts, he stole those tarts and took them clean away. That's silly, isn't it? I'm only kidding. They're right here. Who fancies a jam tart? Oh, they're delicious. We'll save one for Dad, Rebecca. Mickey John, look who's here, Rebecca.
Hello, beautiful girl. Hey, have you had a lovely time?
You bet we have.
Say thank you to Granny Murray.
Oh, a big giddle. Oh, clever giddle.
And it's thanks from me too, Granny Murray. You're saying I like to be able to picture where things happen in stories. Save the day.
Oh, fancy that. Come on, let's get you home. Looking forward to next time.
Me too. Come on, Rebecca, let's chat about our time away.
And I suppose you want me to tell you all about my time too?
Well, there was waving, greeting, hello, meeting, bye-bye, closing, waking, dozing, eating, sleeping, fetching, sketching, painting, stretching, gluing, chewing, sticking up and wiping round, dressing up and sitting down.
But what was really special about today? Well, the children dressed Claude up as a queen because we wanted to make up king and queen stories today. We made my living room into a gorgeous palace. It was just the sort of palace that a real king and queen would like to live in. In fact, it was rather like the Riverseafingal castle. Then we had a delicious banquet with jelly. Later, I dressed up as the Queen of Hearts and we had jam tarts for tea. Do you like making up stories? Me too. Bye-bye, Honey Pie. Hello, Honey Pie. Come away in and see who's at home today.
Granny Murray's house has two at home to play. Granny Murray's house is home too.
Who's here today? Well, we've got Rachel and we've got Hope, but don't just sit there, treasures. Come on, let's have fun. What's Granny Murray got on her shelves today? We're going to make rosettes and stick our rosettes on the umbrella to make it look cheery. Top. That's a girl. Stick the rosettes. Well, we've got Rachel and we've got Hope, but someone's missing from home today. Not anymore. Who's coming home to Granny Murray? Who's that? Oh, it's Rebecca. With Mickey John. Hello there. Mickey John. Hello. And Rebecca. Come away through my honey pie. Do it by yourself. Oh, wow. I've never seen my old Broly look so amazing.
Oh, they're out of the starting blocks early today, aren't they? And speaking of starting blocks, I've organised a race in the park for the children this afternoon.
Oh, thanks, Mickey John.
What for?
For giving me an idea for Claude's costume. What about we all dress Claude up in a racing outfit?
And why don't we race over there?
Ready, steady, go! Oh, do you think Claude could take part in the race?
Well, he certainly looks the part, but he'd probably be better off watching the race with me from the top of the hill.
Watching? You mean you're not racing?
No, I'm commentating on the race for all the people who turn up to watch.
Well, I hope you've got a loud voice, because that's a big hill.
Yeah, well, I thought about that. I'm going to use a megaphone to make sure that everyone can hear what I say. Listen, get ready, get set, and they're off! Streaming across the start line and running towards the hill.
Oh, go racers!
The race leader heads towards the top of the hill at double speed, turning around at the marker and heading back down towards the waiting finish line. But what's this? Moving through the field. It's Claude! Look at him go! Zigzagging through the racers and heading like a champion down towards the finish line.
Oh, what excitement! Oh, you'll make a great race organiser.
Yeah, well, I better race off if I want to get to school on time.
Oh, Claude. Oh.
Very sporty, Claude.
Oh, yes. He'd certainly give you a run for your money, Mickey John, and the sporty stakes.
Yes, very good.
Well done, you
Here
lot.
we are.
What's this? For me?
Oh, it's a special race organiser's rosette.
Great. I'll certainly stand out in a crowd when I wear this.
Oh, yes. Sometimes it's important to know who's who.
Yes. Hi, Rebecca.
Bye.
Have a good time with Granny Murray.
Come on then. Now remember, sometimes it's important to know who's who.
Thank you, Granny Murray. I'll see you later.
We'll be thinking of you, darling.
Me too.
Now, you keep a wee eye on Mickey John. Make sure he goes the right way to work.
I'm on my way to work today, walking my shoes through the city views, stepping along and swinging my arms, singing my way through the city's charms. Getting there is just so fine. I so enjoy my walking time. I always go the way I know. Can you show me the way I go? Hey! Okay, which way? Do I go left now? Do I go right? Which way is wrong now? Which way is right?
Right!
Okay, right, to the school. I'm on my way to work today, looking this way and that away. Hello, Ali. Hello, doors. Hello, steeple. Hello, walls. Hello, people.
He's on his way to work today. Looking this way and that away. Hey!
Do I go up now? Do I go down? Which way's a smile now? Which way's a frown?
Up!
Okay, that way, up. You told me the way to go. Thank you. You showed me the way I know. Thanks for that. Now, what have I got to do? Ah, yes, time for a tie. All snazzy and ready to go.
Hi, Mickey John.
Hi, Raymond.
Just popped in to see if everything's ready for the big event.
Oh, yes, I think we can be guaranteed a fine day in the park.
The park? But I thought the classroom would be big enough.
I can't see many people coming to a hill race if we hold it in
Hill race? No, I'm talking about the surprise play we're putting on for the children today.
Oh, of course, your play. Yes, everything's ready for the play. I'm sure the children will love it.
Great. You can relax then.
Oh, well, I don't know about relax. You see, I'm commentating on the race as well. Listen.
And there goes Teddy and his mate Tom as they run over the top of the hill.
Was that too loud?
No, perhaps not loud enough. I can show you how to project your voice if you'd like me to.
Oh, no need to worry. I've got the perfect cure for that sort of thing right here.
And here we are in Riverseafingal for the most exciting race I've ever seen.
How's that?
Perfect. Oops, time's moving on. I better go and get the props ready for my play. See you later, Mickey John.
See you, Raymond. And here they come. Look at them running in neck and neck. It's a fight to the finish. To sit down on their decks. It's fantastic.
First things first, the register. Now, where's that pen? Ooh. Oh. I wonder how Rebecca's getting on at Granny Murray's.
I love to skip in Riverseafingal, Riverseafingal by the sea. I love to skip in Riverseafingal, Riverseafingal, that's for me.
Bye-bye, Claire. Have a lovely day. Right, now it's time for us to have fun. Who wants to go to the park? Me too. Come on, my lovelies. Now stay close to Granny Murray. Not that you'll miss me with my big flowery umbrella. And I'm sure your dad will be easy to spot, Rebecca, with his lovely rosette you gave him. Eh? Come on then.
What are you doing in school, Daddy?
Cameron?
Here.
Hannah?
Here.
Oh, Mickey John.
Hi, Tina.
I just wondered if I could leave this box of hats with you. It's for the play that Raymond and I are performing for the children later.
Yes, of course. What's the play going to be about, Tina?
It's a fairy tale, Cinderella.
Who does this one belong to? The giant that lives at the top of the beanstalk?
Yes, there's no giants in Cinderella, Mickey John. This belongs to the handsome prince. Oh, hello, my good man. I'm handsome Prince Percy. You should be able to know who everyone in the play is just by the hat they're wearing.
That's great. So, this must be Cinderella.
Has anyone seen my slipper?
I'd stick to teaching if I were you, Mickey John.
Yes, I think you're probably right, Tina. Speaking of which, I better act like a teacher and get back to work. Oh, I walk with joy when I go to school in the morning. Teaching with my chums and see the children learning. School day, work away. I'm learning when I'm teaching. I'm teaching, learning, teaching. School day, work away. Teaching to count and teaching to read. Learn about birds and plants and seeds. Playing games and sports outdoors. Blowing my whistle and keeping a score.
School day, work
I'm learning when I'm teaching.
We're learning when he's teaching.
School day, work away. Oh, the secretary smiling as she does her organising. The Johnny fixes, the cookie mixes, and the cleaner keeps us shining. Oh, what joy when I go to school in the morning. Hold on the line in the dinner queue while the cookie cooks and serves a stew. Answering the questions where and why. How does it work and how does it fly?
School day, work away.
I'm learning when I'm teaching.
He's learning when he's teaching.
School day, work away. All the children peep and eye me as they sit and try their writing. I take a look, I mark their books. The good ones get a smiley. Oh, I walk with joy when I go to school in the morning. Lunch will be a little bit later today. The reason for this is we are going to be entertained by Tina and Raymond's travelling theatre company. And as soon as the other actors arrive...
Other actors?
There are no other actors in the play.
We're it.
But how can you play all the people in Cinderella? How will we know who's who?
Watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated and enjoy with us the quick-fire story of Cinderella.
Oh dear, I'm Cinderella and I'm very upset because I'm sick of living with my nasty sisters.
Cinders, polish this floor.
Yes, Gertrude. Cinders, scrub my shoes. Yes, Gretel. Oh, it's a postman.
Just the one letter for you
Oh.
from Prince Charming.
Ah, it's an invitation to a ball. I'll have that.
Scrub the kitchen. We're going to the ball.
Bye. I wish I was going to the ball and I could dance with Prince Charming.
Dearest Cinderella, I am your fairy godmother. You shall go to the ball.
Oh, shall I? But what about my clothes? Spling! Oh, thank you, fairy godmother. I just feel so beautiful.
Be back by midnight.
Oh, what a lovely ball. No, what a lovely handsome prince.
May I have the pleasure?
Don't mind if I do. Bong! Oh, midnight, the magic will end. Bye, Prince.
Hey, you forgot your slipper. Whoever shall fetch the slipper, I shall marry.
Oh, I think it'll fit my dainty wee toes.
Oh, look, it fits perfectly, charming darling.
Then we shall be married.
And live happily ever after.
Oh, that was great. Perfect timing. That's your 1 o'clock lunch call, class. No lunch for me. I got a race to organise.
Hey, Mickey John, don't forget your...
Megaphone!
Thanks, Raymond. I'll definitely need that. And my rosette from Rebecca.
I love to skip in Riverseafingal, that's for me.
Rain, rain, go away, come back again another day. 1, 2, 3. Oh, well done. Rain, rain, go away, come back again another day. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that was great fun. You know, Rebecca, your dad will soon let us run in the hill race, won't he?
2 o'clock, time for the race to begin. The runner should easily spot me with my race rosette. But oh dear, they might be able to spot me, but how am I going to spot them? And how will I tell which runner is which? They all look the same with their black shorts and white tops. Oh, I've been working hard all day to make sure this race is well organised. What have I done wrong? Where did the time go? At 7 o'clock, I dropped Rebecca off at Granny Murray's. All the children were busy decorating Granny Murray's umbrella with colourful paper flowers. At 8 o'clock, I arrived at work. Raymond popped in and gave me a hand with my diction in preparation for my commentary for the race. At 9 o'clock, the school children arrived for their lesson. Tina popped in to leave the hats for the surprise play I'd asked her and Raymond to perform for the class. At 12 o'clock, the play started. It told the story of Cinderella, and Tina and Raymond played the parts of all the different characters with the help of a pile of different hats. We broke for lunch at 1 o'clock, and I raced to the park to organise everything for the Castle Park Hill race at 2 o'clock. But when I arrived, all the racers looked the same.
Now remember, sometimes it's important to know who's who.
I knew who was who in Cinderella because Tina and Raymond wore different hats. So if I want to know who's who in the race, they can all wear different hats.
Attention everyone! The hill race will be delayed for a temporary hat break. It's a race against time!
I gotta do it, I gotta do it. I gotta beat the clock before the chime. I gotta sort it, I gotta sort it. I gotta do the job on time. Like a busy bee, I'm gonna beat that bong. I'm gonna finish this job before I finish this song.
Do we think he's gonna do it? Do the job that needs to be done? Will he know how to fix it? Will he finish what he has begun? Yes, we're sure as we are friends, he will get there in the end because he knows what he should do. I'm working through.
I'm gonna do it,
He's gonna do it.
I'm gonna beat the clock before the chime. I'm going to sort it,
He's gonna start it.
I'm gonna do the job on time. Like a busy bee, I'm gonna beat that bong. I'm gonna finish this job before I finish this song.
There comes Chef Hat on the left-hand side, and there's open Bobby Hat. He's caught up there, and it's Cowboy and Private neck and neck on the finish line. It's a draw. Oh, fantastic draw. Well done, everyone.
Oh, let me see. This one for Rachel, and this one for Rebecca. That looks just like your dad's rosette. Mickey John.
Hi, Granny Murray.
Come away through. Look who's here, Rebecca.
Hello, beautiful girl.
Hello, Daddy.
Hey, have you had a lovely time?
You bet we have.
Say thank you to Granny Murray.
Oh, a big giddle. Oh, clever giddle.
And it's thanks from me too, Granny Murray. You're saying sometimes it's important to remember who's who. Save the day.
Well, I never did. Come on, let's get you home. Looking forward to next time.
Me too. Come on, Rebecca, let's chat about our time away.
And I suppose you'll want me to tell you all about my time too.
Well, there was hugging, squishing, rocking, pushing, dancing, dusting, sharing, choosing, talking, cooking, drying, cleaning, saving, cleaning, loving, joking, losing things and rushing round, dressing up and sitting down.
But what was really special about today? Well, Claude was dressed as a runner, as it was a sporty sort of day. He decorated my old brolly with lovely paper flowers so that everyone could see where I was. Then we went to the botanical gardens where we played the Rain, Rain, Go Away game. Later, everyone was awarded a winner's rosette for all the running they did. Mickey John's race was a great success too, because he realised how sometimes it is important to know who's who. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Me too. Bye-bye, Honey Pie. Hello, Honey Pie. Come away in and see who's at home today.
Granny Murray's house has two at home to play. Granny Murray's house is home too.
Who's here today? Well, we've got Rachel and we've got Sean. But don't just sit there, Pickles. Come on, let's get busy. We are going to play the underground train game. The train is going to stop at the castle. Choo-choo. The bridge. Choo-choo. Well, we've got Sean And we've got Rachel, but someone's missing from home today. Oh, not anymore. Who's coming home to Granny Murray? Oh, yes, it's Rebecca with Mickey John. Hello there. Hello, Mickey John.
What's all this running around?
Oh, well, we've been playing a sort of underground train game. You see, these are all the different stops on the Riverseafingal Underground.
Oh, amazing. I love maps. I can look at them all day. You know, I sometimes snuggle up in bed with a nice map.
Oh, well, now Rebecca's here, we'll do something new. Since we're going on an underground train later, let's dress Claude up as an underground train driver. And we can squeeze on down and take a seat, Mickey John.
Oh,
Come
nice.
on. Oh, excuse me. Oh,
Mind your back.
my goodness.
Excuse me.
Oh, mind the gap. So, you like maps?
Oh, absolutely. All sorts of maps. You know, last week I found a fantastic old map of Riverseafingal.
Oh, did the city look different?
Too right. It showed how Riverseafingal looked a long, long time ago, before my school was even built.
Fancy that. Do you know, talking of a long time ago, I was going to take the children to see something I remember from a long time ago. It's called the Camera Obscura.
Oh, it's incredible. You can see the whole city.
Well, I know. I remember going to see it when I was a little girl and I thought it was fascinating. The only trouble is I'm not sure how to explain how it works to the children.
It's fairly simple, really. You see, it's all to do with the way the different mirrors shine onto the convex lens.
Oh, stop! Stop! I don't really want to know how it works. We'll just take the children and let them see for themselves.
Oh, well, looks like your underground driver is ready to take you there.
Good old Claude. Oh, very smart.
Oh, mind the doors. Well, I better be going.
Daddy.
Oh, it's an underground map of Riverseafingal. Thanks, Rebecca. Ah, have fun at the Camera Obscura. Bye then.
Come on. Now remember, let them see for themselves.
Thank you, Granny Murray. I'll see you later.
Bye-bye, my darling. We'll be thinking of you.
Me too.
Will you keep a wee eye on Mickey John? Make sure he goes the right way to work.
I'm on my way to work today, walking my shoes through the city views, stepping along and swinging my arms, singing my way through the city's charms. Getting there is just so fine. I so enjoy my walking time. I always go the way I know. Can you show me the way I go? Okay, which way? Do I go left now? Do I go right? Which way is wrong now? Which way is right?
Right!
Okay, right, to the school. I'm on my way to work today, looking this way and that away. Hello, alley. Hello, doors. Hello, steeple. Hello, walls. Hello, people.
He's on his way to work today. Looking this way and that way. Hey!
Do I go up now? Do I go down? Which way's a smile now? Which way's a frown?
Up!
Okay, that way, up. You told me the way to go. Thank you. You showed me the way I know.
Thanks for that. Now, what have I got to do? That's right, time for the tie. All dressed and ready to go. I'm really looking forward to today's lesson.
All right, Mickey John.
Oh, hi, Bobby.
Listen, have you got a mat I can borrow?
I certainly have. I've got loads of them. In fact, that's exactly what I'm teaching a lesson about today. See? Loads of different maps. Look, we've got road maps, map of countries, map of the world.
No, I didn't ask for a map. I asked for a mat. It's for the gymnastics display that I'm teaching to some of the classes later on.
I'm sorry, Bobby. I got maps on the brain today. Here, hang on. I got just the thing in my cupboard. Ah. Will this do?
Perfect. Thanks, Mickey John. I'll bring it back later.
I wonder if you're on your way to the camera obscura yet, Bex.
I love to skip in Riverseafingal by the sea. I love to skip in Riverseafingal, that's for me.
So exciting! That's it now. Stand back, feet. Good shape. Good, get up. Rebecca, come and sit here, darling, with Granny Money. Oh. Jugga-da-jug, 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 jugga-da-jug. Woo, woo! Gada-gada, 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 gada-gada. Woo, woo!
What are you doing now, Daddy?
Oh, goodness, the school bell. Oh, I better clear these maps away. Don't want to spoil the surprise. Mohammed?
Here.
Leanne?
Here.
Monica? Here. And Ifra?
Here.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Messi John.
Right, I've got something exciting to show you today. In fact, something really exciting. In fact, something absolutely incredible. But I've hidden it away for now.
Aww.
Because first, we have to get down to some hard work. Oh, what with joy when I go to school in the morning. Teaching with my chums and see the children learning. School day, work away. I'm learning, learning, learning when I'm teaching. I'm teaching, learning, teaching, learning, teaching. School day, work away. Teaching to count and teaching to read. Learn about birds and plants and seeds. Playing games and sports outdoors. Blowing my whistle and keeping a score.
School day, work
I'm learning, learning, learning when I'm teaching.
We're learning, learning, learning when he's teaching.
School day, work away. Oh, the secretary's smiling as she does her organising. The Johnny fixes, the cookie mixes, and the cleaner keeps us shining. Oh, what with joy when I go to school in the morning. Holding the line in the dinner queue while the cookie cooks and serves a stew. Answering the questions where and why. How does it work and how does it fly?
School day, work away.
I'm learning, learning, learning when I'm teaching.
He's learning, learning, learning when he's teaching.
School day, work away. All the children peep and eye me as they sit and try their writing. I take a look, I mark their books. The good ones get a smiley. Oh, what with joy when I go to school in the morning. Well done, everyone. You've all worked really hard this morning. So now I'm going to give you that special treat I told you all about earlier. I'm going to tell you all about maps! Whoa! Now, maps can tell you loads of things, and this is a brilliant map. This is a map of Fingal Hill. You can see the whole city from the top of this hill, and there's the path that goes all the way down the mountain. And look at these lines here. These are called contour lines, and they show the shape of the hill. Now, isn't that fascinating? You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Not to worry, because I'm going to be talking a lot more about maps this afternoon. Now, isn't that exciting? Oh. Oh, lunchtime. Off you go. That's funny. My class don't seem very interested in my map. Oh, well, hopefully Rebecca's a bit more enthusiastic about the camera obscura.
Oh, here we are at the camera obscura. Oh, it's so exciting. We're in for a real treat. Look, you can see the whole of Riverseafingal. The people, the cars. Oh, so alive and busy. Oh, look, Dumplings, do you like the camera obscura?
Yeah.
It's fabulous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Rebecca, your dad would love it here, wouldn't he?
Yeah. I'm thinking of you, Daddy.
Me again. I brought back your map.
Eh? Oh, the mat. Oh, yes. I'm sorry about the mix-up earlier. How did your gym class go?
Oh, brilliantly. Children loved it when I did a backflip. They were really interested.
Oh, I wish my class were interested in what I was telling them about this morning.
Oh, what was that?
Maps. They're fascinating. Take this map of Fingal Hill, for example. It's incredible. Look, you can see the path marked.
Right. And what are all those squiggly lines?
They're called contour lines. They show you the shape of the hill. When they're close together, that means the hill is very steep. But when they're a bit further apart, that means the hill is not so steep. Now, you have to admit that is incredibly interesting.
Well, for you, maybe, but I don't really see it. Anyway, thanks for the mat. I'll catch you later.
Oh, what's wrong with everyone? I love maps, but nobody else seems to. Why is no one else as excited as me? Where did the time go? At 7 o'clock, I dropped Rebecca off at Granny Murray's house. They were using a map to play the underground game, so the children dressed Claude as an underground train driver. Granny Murray told me she was taking the children to the Camera Obscura. I began to explain how it works, but Granny Murray found me a bit complicated. At 8 o'clock, I got to work. Bobby popped in and I thought she wanted to borrow a map. But I heard wrong. She didn't want a map. She wanted a mat for her gym class demonstration. At 9 o'clock, the bell went, and my class came in, and I told them I had a treat in store for them. At 11 o'clock, it was treat time. I showed them my map of Fingal Hill with its amazing contour lines. But the class just looked bored. At 12 o'clock, Bobby wasn't interested in the map either. She said she couldn't see what I was talking about. How can I make my map more interesting for my class?
Now remember, let them see for themselves.
Let them see for themselves. Of course, the children can't get excited about the map because they don't know what it's a picture of. So I have to show them that the map is really a picture of a real hill. It's a race against time.
I gotta do it, I gotta do it, I gotta beat the clock before the chime. I gotta sort it, I gotta sort it, I gotta do the job on time. Like a busy bee, I'm gonna beat that bong, I'm gonna finish this job before I finish this song.
Do we think he's gonna do it? Do the job that needs to be done? Will he know how to fix it? Will he finish what he has begun? Yes, as sure as we are friends, he will get there in the end because he knows what he should do.
I'm gonna do it.
He's gonna do it.
I'm gonna beat the clock before the chime. I'm going to sort it.
He's gonna start it.
I'm gonna do the job on time. Like a busy bee, I'm gonna beat that bong. I'm gonna finish this job before I finish this song.
Right, class. I hope you all had a nice lunch and are ready to hear a lot more about maps. Oh, don't worry. I've got a brilliant way to make it much more interesting this time. So, I've made a model of how Fingal Hill looks in real life. You can see that the hill is very steep here, but not so steep here. And look at these lines here. When the lines are very close together, that means the hill is very steep. But when they're further apart, it means it's not so steep. Now, isn't that exciting?
Yeah!
Hello, look. Haha. Here's a little railway train. Hey. Going through the mountain. And it'll go through and round the other side. Ah. I wonder what you're up to, Rebecca.
Right, you two hold hands. That's us, my angels. Let's keep ourselves safe. Okay. Right, stop. Get up. Wait there. Good girl. And up this way, everyone. Holding Granny Murray's hands.
I miss you, Daddy.
John, come away, you. Look who's here, Rebecca.
Hello, beautiful girl. Hey, how are you, my friend? Have you had a lovely time?
Oh, you bet we have, eh?
Say thank you to Granny Murray.
Come here, my darling. Oh, good girl.
And it's thanks from me too, Granny Murray. You're saying, let them see for themselves, save the day.
Well, I never did. Come on now, you'd better be off. Looking forward to next time.
Me Me too. Come on, Rebecca. Let's chat about our time away.
And I suppose you'll want me to tell you all about my time too?
Well, there was hugging, squishing, rocking, pushing, dancing, dusting, shooting, choosing, talking, cooking, drying, cleaning, saving, cleaning, loving, joking, losing things and rushing round, dressing up and sitting down.
But what was really special about today? Well, Claude was dressed as an underground train driver because we were going on an underground train later. Mickey John dropped off Rebecca and told me how he loved maps. And when I told him we were going to the Camera Obscura, he tried to explain how they work. Oh, I didn't understand a word they said. The underground train was very exciting and very noisy. The Camera Obscura looked amazing. We saw a bird's eye view of the city reflected onto a table. It looked magic. When Mickey John came to pick up Rebecca, he said he was glad he had remembered to let his class see for themselves. It made his map lesson much more interesting. So today, everyone could see for themselves. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Me too. Bye-bye, honey pie.